Hello, welcome to Firecat Studios Design Thinking Quick Bites.
I'm Susan Price.
And I'm Tom Vaughn. We've been helping clients deliver better UX, websites, and create digital strategies for nearly 3 decades.
Firecat Studio is a user experience and digital strategy firm. We serve all types of industries, in sizes from Fortune 100 big brands to startups.
In my career, I've led large and small UX and marketing teams for companies like Amazon, Microsoft, USAA, and more. I specialize in helping clients exceed their goals by understanding their customer needs and pain points. With this series, our goal is to help you understand the principles of design thinking and how you can use them in your organization to deliver better experiences and grow your company's bottom line.
Let's get started. Today we're going to talk about design sprints. It's a popular, newish team design activity. We'll be answering these 3 questions. What is a design sprint? What are the benefits of doing a design sprint? And when should an organization invest in a design sprint?
So what is a design sprint?
It's a product innovation method at heart. We take a cross-functional team and facilitate them through co-creating a new version of a product or service. And this all takes place in less than a week, typically 4 days.
So tell us how it works.
We go from aligning to a goal to talking over ideas and strategy, and then we emerge with a testable prototype. We get those key stakeholders together in a room so that they can contribute and object to anything that they see coming that they might not be in favor of or that they might have special insight or knowledge on. We force those critical conversations before anything is built. And the tie-breaking magic is by putting users at the center of what we're building and taking their perspective, it takes the entire team away from any one different point of view and aligns them in the point of view of the user.
We've run dozens of these tests with both large and small companies, and the results can be amazing when done right. It's a powerful motivator to get a team marching in the same direction. They're all in the same room, all understanding the goals, understanding the ideas, the prioritization process, and they come out of it with a clear roadmap.
And their leadership loves these design sprints because they get a clearly defined roadmap along with having an aligned team that has buy-in. So, like I was saying, they can be run over 4 full days of a cross-functional team's time. Sometimes that's a tough ask for an enterprise team, so we can spread that out further over time. But when we're doing it in 4 days, here's how it can lay out. We get together day 1 and discuss current and future state. We align on specific goals and metrics that we want to move. At the end of the first day, we create a storyboard. Then each participant the next day ideates and sketches possible solutions. We're leveraging the diversity of the entire team to get a whole bunch of ideas, lots of stuff to pull from. Then we align on the best ideas by some dot voting and other discussions. And then toward the end of the week, we prototype a solution and then test it with real users.
And this last part, prototyping something real and getting it in front of real users, it's so critical. It helps to see how your customers are actually reacting to something that's similar to what you're going to build. But most importantly, it's way up front in the process. So you're collecting this valuable customer data way early on your ideas and your prototypes, and it's just a really, really powerful part of the process.
Right.
So what are the benefits of the design sprint?
So the biggest one is rapid progress. You're moving the entire team together quickly, and they're aligned. They're marching in lockstep. Then again, they're having those critical conversations. In a typical flow in a project or a program, there's almost like a waterfall approach where we are designing things and then waiting for the developers or the IT architects to object to it. In this case, we bring all the SMEs together and everybody gets aligned before we build anything. Those objections are surfaced up front for critical conversations, and the team buys in.
One of the key outcomes of this process is you'll end up with a 6 to 12 month roadmap, right? A feature roadmap, a product roadmap, depends on what it is that you're building. And then this test and learn is baked in to the process, right? So we talked about prototyping something that looks and mimics something like you're actually going to build, getting it in front of those users. And this just makes it so much smarter and wiser to invest your money, because you're investing based on, all the things that we've laid out. The team is bought in, as well as customer data and prioritization based on their needs and wants.
Right.
So when should you invest in one?
Mostly we see clients investing when they're looking for a big impact on the bottom line. They're looking for releasing a new product, or they're redesigning something, or adding really specific features that are going to have an impact on the development of the product or the upkeep of the product. We want to make sure and have those conversations early.
So we've talked about this idea of, prototyping, and it's so valuable to be able to prove a concept, to solve a debate, to, align on prioritization, because you're proving the business concept or with something based on actual voice of the customer, right? So you're baking in the voice of the customer in test and learn process way up front, and just to help you prioritize everything that you're going to go build over the next 6 to 12 months.
Right. And then there's that tiebreaker that is user feedback. Voice of the customer is the tiebreaker. When we test with real users and show that experience to the leadership, data convinces. It's not just one person's opinion about what we think is going to happen or what we hope is going to happen. It is happening with real experience.
Well, we've never seen one person's opinion have an outsize.
Oh, never.
So that's design sprints in a quick bite.
We're FireCAD Studio, so we'd love to hear what you think. Leave us some questions or comments, and we'll be happy to answer you. And if you're interested in bringing a design sprint thinking workshop, design sprint workshop, or co-design efforts to your organization, we would love to help you. Please request a free consultation at firecadstudio.com or reach out to us on any of the many means. Thank you for joining us.
If you found this video useful, please give us a thumbs up, and please, like you said, please leave us some comments. We'd love to hear what you think. Thanks again.
See you next time.